Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
And now it's going to be Kazuhiro Kondo. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. One left for Miami. We played an inning. No score. 2 out, space is empty.
Shortstop, Kazuhiro Kondo.
Hard hit, right side. Lau sends it to first, and he has thrown 4. Marlins down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down, Kazuhiro Kondo. The next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Missing inside, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Kondo with some solid. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Kazuhiro Kondo. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Kondo went deep in his most recent game. In the air, center field. Edman in position. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Man at first, 1 away.
The shortstop, Kazuhiro Kondo.
Double play ball to second. There's one to Diaz. That's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. 1 out, bases empty.
No. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Kondo had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Kazuhiro Kondo.
Kondo.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Sanchez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Two outs.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first, 1 away.
Number 6. Shortstop, Kazuhiro.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that is out of play. Kondo, in his second season, 23 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Kazuhiro Kondo digs in now.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here in Miami, bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Kazuhiro Kondo.
Kondo.
Glasnow back to work.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, dude.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kondo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Glass now back to work. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Kondo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball one. Fastball is outside. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A 2-run shot, and they're chipping away. It's 11-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Kondo getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Palacios around 3rd. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 11-7. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2-0. And he can't come up with it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Kondo was a real bright spot despite the loss. 5 hits in the game, 4 of them going for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort.
Kazuhiro Kondo with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Kazuhiro Kondo. Soroka back to work. That one in there across the letters.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Davidson.
1 out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And that's down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
First and second, 2 down.
Shortstop, Kazuhiro
Kondo went deep in his most recent game. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Kondo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Jenkins makes the play, and there are 2 down. Kondo had a good day at the office.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters.
So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Kazuhiro Kondo. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Kazuhiro Kondo.
Parker back to work. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
All over the first. Pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Just missed. Parker with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Fouled off down the right side.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Out of here. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly up in with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Yee. Hauls it in for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Kondo with a good game to help lift them to the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like?
4-3 our final score. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Kazuhiro Kondo. Senga back to work. Senga with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs. And there's ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Shortstop, Kazuhiro Kondo.
Center field. Tunic under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus. Now batting,
Kondo in his second season, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Rips that one to right. Gilbert makes a nice running catch. Marlins leave one. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's 17-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be.
Kondo had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Just Kazuhiro Kondo getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Kondo will hit next. drove in their only run in last night's game. And that misses. Ball one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really smart on that pitch and ripped it down the line. And it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Holmes back to work. Hard hit right side. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Kondo.
Fought off foul. Kondo matched a homer in his last game. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point, a deciding run.
Kondo, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. 2 on, 1 out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Kazuhiro Kondo with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Kazuhiro Kondo. Pivetta back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill calls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
One out, base is empty. Line drive. Merrill makes the grab, and there's two gone. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Out towards right center field. Merrill sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that...
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is the ball game. Kondo with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.